Hoot hoot. Hello, curious minds. You're listening to STEM with Dr. Owl, where big questions turn into fun adventures.
Hi, I'm Emma, always full of questions and ready to explore.
Ziggy here. I know a zillion facts and 0 ways to share cookies.
If you like our show, please share with a friend, a teacher, or your whole class.
Oh, your neighbor's cat.
Listen, what's that sound, Dr. Owl? It sounds like a giant snoring.
Incorrect. That is the sound of a giant eating crunchy cereal. My audio sensors are 100% positive. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Ho-ho. Those are wonderful guesses. And you know, both snoring and crunching involve powerful puffs of air. That sound is actually something very similar. It's the sound of a machine powered by steam.
Steam? You mean like the puff of white cloud that comes from a kettle when the water is ready for tea?
Exactly that, Emma. A simple puff of steam might not seem like much, but when you gather a whole lot of it, it becomes one of the most powerful forces for moving things ever invented. It completely changed the world.
Wow, how can a little puff of cloud be so strong?
That is a fantastic question, and I think the best way to answer it is to go meet the person who figured out how to make steam work harder than ever before. Ziggy, prepare the time machine. We have an inventor to meet.
Time machine engaging. Destination, the past. Prepare for a steam-tastic adventure.
Whoa! Look at all the horses and old-fashioned buildings. Where are we, Dr. Owl?
We've traveled back to the 18th century, a time of great invention. And speaking of inventors, I believe that's the very person we came to see. Hello there. You must be Mr. James Watt.
By my boiler bolts. You've guessed it. And who might you three be? Your clothes are, well, they're certainly not from around here.
I'm Emma, and this is Ziggy and Dr. Owl. We came to learn all about your amazing steam engine. We heard you made it much better. How does it work?
Ah, a curious mind. The best kind. Well, it all starts with fire and water. First, we get a fire roaring hot underneath the boiler.
The boiler is like a giant, super strong metal kettle, explorers. Its job is to hold the water that we're going to heat up.
That's it exactly. And when the water in the boiler gets hot enough, it turns into powerful steam. Now, steam takes up much more room than water. It wants to expand. It pushes and pushes on everything around it, looking for a way out. That'll turn your kettle, sure enough.
So the steam is trying to escape?
Precisely. And I give it just one place to go. I channel all that pushy steam into a tube called a cylinder. Inside that cylinder is a special plug that can move. The steam pushes this plug with incredible force.
Is the plug made of cheese? A cheese plug?
Oh, what a funny wee robot. Not cheese, no. That special moving plug has a proper name. It's called a piston.
That's a great word, explorers. Piston. Think of it like someone pushing you on a swing. The steed is the person pushing, and the piston is you on the swing, moving forward with a big whoosh.
A perfect description. That piston is connected to a long arm, and that arm is connected to a wheel. So when the steam pushes the piston, the wheel turns, and that's how we can move pumps or even a whole train. My big idea was to add a separate box to cool the steam back into water so the cylinder could stay hot and ready for the next push, making it all much, much faster and stronger.
Wow. So the hot steam pushes the piston, and your clever invention gets it ready for the next push super fast. That's brilliant.
Well, thank you, lass. Now I have a very important task. I've built this brand new steam locomotive to deliver the mail across England. We must get it to the next town before sundown. Will you help me?
A real steam train chase? Yes.
The great steam train chase, I will help. I will add the fuel. Science-tastic.
By my boiler bolts. What was that sound? The pressure. It's not building.
Ziggy, what did you put in the boiler? It smells sweet and a bit like bubblegum?
I added extra fuel. High-energy bubblegum spheres. More bubbles. More power. Beep boop logic.
Oh, Ziggy, I'm afraid bubblegum doesn't make very good fuel. It's melted all over the inside of the boiler, trapping the water. We need to get it hot enough to make steam, but the gooey gum is blocking the heat.
Oh no! How will we get the mail delivered on time? Wait! What if we use what Mr. Watt taught us? We need to heat the water to make steam to push the piston. The gum is in the way. But what if we just make everything even hotter?
What a brilliant idea, lass. If we can get the fire hot enough, it might burn the gum away and heat the water all at once. To the coal car.
It's working. The pressure is rising. The steam is pushing the piston.
We're moving! Look at the wheels turn. Go, go, go!
The bubblegum is defeated by science. Woo-hoo bzat!
We've done it. We'll make it before sundown. Thank you, my clever young inventors. You've saved the day.
And what an adventure that was! We learned that steam is water turned into a powerful gas, and that this steam can push a piston to turn wheels.
And Mr. Watt taught us how he used a boiler and a piston and made it all work so much better with his own invention. He was so clever.
And Ziggy learned that bubblegum is for chewing, not for choo-chewing. Beep boop mission accomplished.
That's right, Ziggy. Join us next time, little explorers, for another exciting adventure in the world of STEM.
That was so much fun, Dr. Owl. I hope all our explorers had a great time too.
Hoot hoot! We loved having you with us. If you don't want to miss our next adventure, follow us on your favorite podcast platform.
And if you know a friend who loves exploring too, share our podcast with them.
If you have a question or a topic you want to learn more about, leave us a comment. See you next time.